Higher interest rates could be impacting your wallet for years to come. Check out this special report.
Well, you may have been noticing, but higher interest rates are just ahead. Mortgage interest rates have increased more than half a point, 0.5%, since the beginning of the year. Average 30-year mortgage rates 1 year ago were right around 3.89% compared to 4.62% now. Keep in mind, the long-term average comes in at about 8.12%. So let's say over the past 50, 60 years. What's this mean to you?
So, with interest rates going up, how does this impact you? Well, let's take a look. If you were purchasing a $350,000 home, and actually when you come to work with us, if we're acting as your buyer's agent, a lot of times people will say, well, what are you pre-approved up to? I'm pre-approved up to $350,000. What we look at is what are you comfortable with on your monthly payment? Now, what I'm showing you here is just based on principal and interest. There's also taxes, insurance, potentially PMI, this and that. And we look at all those also. But for this purpose, we're just going to look at principal and interest. So if you told me I want to stay around that $1,600 mark, so at 3.75% interest, at $1,621 a month, you could purchase a $350,000 home. Now, once again, we're only dealing with principal and interest, taxes in various areas, change, and we would look at that also, but for this case scenario, this is all we need. Now, as the interest goes up 1/4 point to 4%, that's going to decrease your buying power from $350,000 down to $341,250. Here again, it goes up 0.5% to 4.25%. Now you're down to $332,500. Going up to 4.5%, we're down to $323,750. And going up to 4.75%, we're almost down all the way. Well, we are down to 315%, down 10% from your purchasing power. So keep that in mind if you're looking to purchase a home. As interest rates increase, your buying power is going to decrease because you really need to look at that monthly budget. Lenders will approve you for the max they possibly can. That's their job. Your job and your realtor's job is to understand what you're comfortable with on a monthly basis. And that's the number you should be looking at. Hopefully that was helpful. Now let's take a look at this.
So a lot of people are saying, well, with interest rates going up, prices are going to decrease. Well, that's not necessarily true. According to Mark Fleming, the first America's chief economist, given today's strong economy, our housing market is well positioned to adapt to rising mortgage rates. In other words, supply and demand. We have low supply, we have high demand. Interest rates can go up, and it's probably not going to drive down the pricing. Now, just a little side note, if we didn't have that big downturn, according to Zillow, we would still be way farther ahead, probably another 6, 7, 8% higher in average sales price.
Well, don't be too depressed. I hope this was informative for you, and it really is a great time to buy. If you're waiting, hoping that interest rates are going to cause prices to come down, I think you're going to be very disappointed. But on the positive note, let's just take a look at where the interest rates have been and your buying power. So if you wanted to keep your house price around $1,000 at principal and interest again, let's take a look at this. In 1985, you would have been able to afford a home up to $102,800. In year 2000, at 7.38% interest rate, your buying power went down to $144,600. And now at about 4.16 to 4.5, so it's a little skewed now. You've probably dropped to about 180 at this point, 180, 170. But at 4.16, $205,300. So I know it's a frustrating market. Hang in there, be patient, work with your realtor, make sure that you understand all the things you're bringing to the table and you're able to push that forward. If you have any questions, give us a call or shoot us an email at rich@richsparks.com, and one of the Sparks team members will be happy to reach out to you and make sure you have a great experience when buying or selling your home. Thanks for tuning in. Bye now. Buying a new home can be a bit like going through a maze. The twists and turns of the loan process and purchasing the home. Get experts to guide you through. Call the Rich Sparks team.